Wake up, Asheville! I'm Matt Peikin, and this is your local newscast for Thursday, December 18th. North Carolina has awarded nearly $50 million in state infrastructure grants to communities still recovering from Helene, with Asheville receiving close to $2.5 million for recreation park repairs. The funding, announced by Governor Stein, supports projects that were ineligible or denied federal FEMA aid. Asheville's grant will cover relocating undamaged elements such as basketball courts to facilitate overall park reconstruction. This effort is part of a larger riverfront repair plan extending through 2031. The grant program received over twice as many requests as it could fund, highlighting ongoing need in Western North Carolina. Read about this in the Citizen Times. Asheville Vice Mayor Antoinette Mosley has filed to run for another term on City Council, even as she faces scrutiny over tax and voting records. The Watchdog and NC Local first reported Mosley previously claimed a Georgia homestead tax exemption available only to permanent residents while serving in office here in Asheville. Voting records also show she alternated between casting ballots in Georgia and North Carolina. The State Board of Elections is reviewing a complaint related to her residency, though no formal investigation has begun. Mosley says she's addressed the tax issue administratively and maintains she is properly registered. 7 other people have also filed to run for council seats. Read more on this in the Citizen Times. State health officials heard nearly 8 hours of testimony Tuesday as 4 health systems presented competing bids to add 129 acute care beds in Buncombe County. Proposals came from Mission, UNC Health, Novant, and Advent Health, ranging from a 129-bed expansion at Mission to a new $711 million UNC hospital in South Asheville. Mission cited crisis-level occupancy rates and transfer rejections, while others emphasized nonprofit governance, patient choice, and rural access. The hearing came on the heels of the state Supreme Court opening the door for Advent Health's Certificate of Need filing for a new hospital in Weaverville. You can read more about this at 828 News Now. A former administrator and coach at Asheville Christian Academy has pleaded guilty to misdemeanor sexual battery. Samuel Jason Engel, 53 years old, was sentenced Monday in Buncombe County Superior Court to a suspended 120-day jail term and 18 months of supervised probation. He must also register as a sex offender for 30 years. The conviction stems from a 2024 investigation into inappropriate conduct involving a student. The plea agreement was reviewed and approved by the victim's family. The DA's office emphasized its commitment to the victims' rights and community safety. This report comes from the DA's Substack. And Western North Carolina mayors say 2025 brought meaningful growth despite ongoing challenges. Fletcher Mayor Preston Blakely highlighted the launch of a new farmers market and plans for a new town center. Brevard Mayor Maureen Kopoloff pointed to affordable housing construction, wastewater upgrades, and trail expansion. In Canton, Mayor Zeb Smathers emphasized efforts to attract young families and prepare for long-term recovery after the mill closure. All 3 mayors cited housing, infrastructure, and affordability as top issues for 2026. You can read their thoughts of the year in review in the Mountain Express. If you haven't already, sign up for our free daily newsletter. It's basically this newscast in written form. Go to wakeupavl.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at wakeupavl. And please share this podcast with your Asheville friends. I'm Matt Peikin. Thanks for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Asheville.